We're hitting the beach with an easy and delicious summer clam bake. I stopped by the seafood market early to load up on everything I need for a California-style feast.
Let's start with about a pound of the salmon. Then I'll need some lobsters, which looks like you've got. And then I'll need some clams.
I did mini clams with mini potatoes. I started it on the stove, but then I kept it warm in the barbecue while I grilled the lobster and while I grilled the salmon. And that's the fun part of summertime, is that I like to do as much as possible outdoors and on the grill. But with the clams, it was fun to cook the potatoes and then add the clams at the last minute. And people forget that a barbecue can act as a stovetop too. So it was fun to be able to do it all together.
Time to get going on the clams, starting with an herby broth for the potatoes.
So I'm starting with a half a cup of water and then a half a cup of Pinot Grigio. Nice white wine, nice and crisp. Has sort of a little lemony flavor too. Then we're gonna add about a tablespoon or so of butter. Kind of want it to have a really fragrant broth that we're gonna cook the potatoes and then the clams in. Later on, we're gonna take some crusty bread and we're gonna just dip it and sop up all the goodness. 1 bay leaf, nice fresh bay leaves, super yummy, and some salt. Now we need a few more herbs, so. A little bit of thyme and a little bit of rosemary from the little plants that I got at the farmer's market. You put those in right here, and they basically just add aroma and fragrance to the broth. Then I take these little peewee potatoes that I found at the farmer's market. Find these a lot in the summertime. You could also use bigger potatoes and cut them up, but I love the purple, the red, and the white little baby potatoes. It's almost like they're the same size as the clam, which makes this even more fun. So we're gonna add all the potatoes in here and give this a quick little stir, just like that. Turn the stove on, and we're gonna let these guys cook for 15 minutes.
When it comes to the table, I like to keep things simple but elegant. So I set up my picnic table outside near the water. I found a really cool vinyl tablecloth with newspaper print. It plays off the classic idea of using newspaper to absorb the mess of a clam bake. But this is something you can use again and again. Then I dress it up with white and red plates, linen napkins with a lobster design, and simple yellow tulips for a pop of color. It's a casual setup that immediately sets the mood. Up next, time to get the seafood on the grill. You'll never believe how easy it is to create this rustic but elegant dish.
All new Food Network Star, Sunday night at 9.
There's a new judge on the chop scene, making all the chefs up their cuisine. Who will impress and beat the clock?
Whose dish is on the chopping block?
I'll be the judge of that.
Martha Stewart is a new judge on Chopped, all new, Tuesday night at 9.
We had long deployments in Iraq. Really grateful that USA was able to take care of my family while I was overseas serving.
It was my very first car accident. We were hit from behind. I called USAA, and the first thing they asked was, "Are you okay?" They always thank you for your service, which is nice because as a spouse, you serve too.
We're the Hells, and we're USAA members for life.
See how much you could save with USAA by bundling your auto and home insurance. Get a quote today.
This is a story about mail and packages. And it's also a story about people. People who rely on us every day to deliver their dreams. They're handing us more than mail. They're handing us their business. And while we make more e-commerce deliveries to homes than anyone else in the country, we never forget that your business is our business. The United States Postal Service. Priority, you.
You sandwiches seem to love my new mayonnaise.
It's amazing.
He doesn't seem so amazed.
I'm not worried.
Sandwiches can't resist the great taste of Heinz. Introducing deliciously creamy Heinz Real Mayonnaise.
Before I I head out the door, it's what I'm looking for. Today's a daisy, I do. Daisy is true. Before I get on the move, I grab my special food. Today's a daisy, I see the difference in me. Today's the daisy for cottage cheese. Today's the daisy for cottage cheese. Today's the daisy.
The line between work and life hasn't just blurred. It's gone. That's why you need someone behind you. Not just a card, an entire support system. Whether visiting the airport lounge to catch up on what's really important, or even using those hard-earned points to squeeze in a little family time. No one has your back like American Express. So no matter where you're going, we're right there with you. The powerful backing of American Express. Don't do business without it. Don't live life without it.
It's almost time for our summer clam bake. The last thing to do is get the seafood on the grill. And I like to prepare the fish last so that it stays nice and hot when it hits the table. And my grilled seafood platter only takes minutes to prepare and cook.
It's a time in the summertime for the kids to try new things. Julie and Jade don't get lobster on a regular basis, but in the summer, that's their time. And there were years where Jade and Julian wouldn't touch lobster. And every year, it's almost like a reintroduction as they get older. So it's a wonderful time to introduce new ingredients to them. Grilling the lobster and the salmon and do it all together. And then, of course, making the mustard butter can cut it and just, it melts over the seafood. So it just adds instant flavor and you don't have to do much to it.
So I'm making a quick mustard butter for my grilled seafood platter. And I'm gonna have some salmon and some lobster, and I thought it'd be really nice to kind of add a little bit of butter, put it in the fridge, get it nice and chilled, and slice it and put it over the hot fish. It's really tasty, and it's super easy. So we did a little bit of Dijon mustard, and then a little bit of grain mustard because I love the little pop from the mustard seeds in it, and salt. And 1 stick of butter that I let come to room temperature so it makes it a lot easier to mix everything together. It smells so good. I need a little citrus to kind of brighten it up because lemon works really well with seafood. So we'll grab a little bit of lemon, zest a lemon in this as well. So you get the tang from the different mustards, the creaminess from the butter, and a little bit of brightness from the lemon. It's a really great way to add flavor to your seafood. And also when the butter melts over the seafood, it kind of brings out all the lemon aromas, so everything smells lemony and citrusy and very fresh. You can make all different kinds of compound butters. You could do them with herbs, with garlic, with herbs and garlic. I mean, it's just kind of, it runs the gamut of what you can do with this. Okay, so now take a little piece of plastic wrap, just like that, and put it right on plastic wrap, and kind of like cookie dough, we're just gonna wrap it like this into a log, and that's it. We're gonna chill it, and once it gets nice and cold, we'll slice it and put it over the grilled seafood. So do me a favor now. Yep. Will you drizzle a little bit of olive oil on there? Cool. There you go.
Yeah.
All right, okay. Yeah, so I've got the potatoes for the clams in here too. Okay, but we're gonna hold off on that for a second. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the fish on the grill, okay? Then I'm gonna take the clams and I'm gonna put them in the potatoes. But, so what, can you do me a favor, Lulu?
Yeah.
Because when I put the clams in with the potatoes, I need sliced lemon. So will you slice the lemon? There's a knife right there.
Okay, thin slices?
Yeah, thin slices. I'm gonna put them in with the clams. Look at lobster, lobster.
So, my favorite.
All right, so the clams, I cooked the potatoes in the broth in some white wine and some herbs and stuff, but I want to finish it on the grill, give it a little bit of smoky flavor. So I'm gonna add the clams on top of the potatoes.
Okay.
Right, because the clams cook really fast.
Oh, they do, okay.
Yeah, and the lovely lemon that you sliced. Right?
Okay, sweet. Oh, so it infuses a little lemon,
Yeah, just
citrus.
like that.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Right?
How long did you cook the potatoes?
15 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. Done. Sweet. And then 3 to 4 minutes, they'll be opened up.
How long do you cook lobster?
Oh, lobster just a couple of minutes. You see how the tails start to
contract?
Right. These guys are staying down here for another minute. What I'm gonna do in the meantime is have a drink and slice. You guys are back. How was the beach, JD?
Did Emma go in the water? Oh, geez.
Okay, well, we can rinse off Emma. I think we're gonna move this platter here.
Okay.
I think that my lobster is ready. Oh, I'm gonna do lobster on this side.
Okay.
Okay. Great.
So pretty.
All right. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
And there we go. And there we go. And Luisa, if you want to put some butter on top of these, they're hot though. So.
Should I just use my hands?
Yeah. Cool. There you go. Just put it like right on top.
Right on top. On each
It'll
one?
start to melt.
Oh, okay.
Or just on a few. Yeah.
Okay.
Look how beautiful these are. Mm. There's butter, guys, for the lobster over there. Here you go. Shani. Yeah, baby.
Is this olive oil? Put some of
Yeah,
that.
it's olive oil.
Put some of that butter from the salmon on
Oh,
the
yeah, it's right
lobster.
here, honey. Jade, how about a little piece of salmon? Yes, Mom, I would love a little piece of salmon.
Cheers, everybody.
Ask.
Good, right? So I don't like seafood usually, but this one is actually really good.
Ah, JD,
I love this
Yeah,
lobster.
what's the stuff on top of the salmon?
Yeah,
Butter.
Butter.
In unison, butter.
And it's just a fun time for everybody to enjoy things all together.
You got me to salmon. That's pretty good. So
good.
Oh, this lobster
Stay
is
there.
really good.
It's good?
I've never had lobster.
Or there's the mustard
You should
butter.
try clams, honey, because they're delicious.
And you promised
Hopefully
that you
they
were
have
going to
donuts.
play your ukulele.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, by the fire pit.
Oh, yeah.
hello, my name is not a friendly clam.
Lulu.
Here goes, guys, down the hill. It's amazing. You're actually a nice clam.
I wanted it to feel like we were having a picnic, but then moving to the fire pit and getting kind of cozy.
Who's ready for a little frozen s'mores made by the children's?
Both of my hands are up.
Yeah, pass it down.
I'm going to take this one.
My sister's boyfriend, Sean, plays the ukulele, and he's really good at it.
Sun keeps beating down on me.
Have some food and listening to music and really relaxing. And that, to me, is what a clam bake is.
Bravo, Sean!
Yay, baby! Sean,
What's it?
I think that song was as good as that s'more.
Oh, love that,
Try
Jade.
that s'more.
That's so cool. How is it, Jade?
I'll take the leftovers.
Okay. Cheers to summer.
Cheers to summer. Cheers to clam bakes.
Cheers to life.
Cheers to Auntie.
Family.
Woo!